Welcome back, ladies. Today we're going to be talking about how to actually achieve our goals. Yesterday we went over on how to create realistic goals using the SMART goal setting system and understanding the importance of having that clarity and mental vision of ourselves for the future and why it's so important to create that roadmap for our success. So today I'm going to be talking about how to actually achieve the goals. This is going to be in 3 simple steps. Goals need 3 things. They need direction, they need action, and they need time. So breaking your goals down into smaller, more manageable chunks, your big end goal doesn't seem so far out of reach. Ask yourselves these things. Am I heading in the right direction? Am I taking actionable steps every day to move in the right direction? And what is a realistic timeline in order for me to achieve this? You already know what your goal is. This is why we dove deep into that goal getter work exercise yesterday. Now, for step 1, you need to figure out which direction you need to head in order to be able to achieve this goal. Say your goal is to eat healthier meals or start meal prepping. The direction you can go in with this would be to get better at meal planning and just removing any food temptations. Then you need to figure out what actions you need to take in order to make that happen. So what are the things you physically need to do to eat healthier meals? So step 2, the actions would be for this is figuring out what you're going to be having for snacks, lunches, and dinners throughout the week. What are the ingredients that you're going to need? How much of each ingredient are you going to need? When are you going to go to the store to get this? So once you have a bit of a game plan and have your grocery list together, you need to figure out step 3, which is your timeline. What day of the week is going to work best for me to meal prep? How long do I need to mark off my calendar in order to get this done? Once you get into a good rhythm of meal prepping, you will get quicker with it and it's going to become a lot easier. It takes me about 1 hour, 2 times a week to make all my food for the entire week. So spending that 1 to 2 hours on a Sunday to prep your food is actually going to save you hours throughout the week. It's also going to save you that stress on what to make because it's already done and ready to go. It'll also save you those temptations for when you're out and about because you've had a busy day and all you want to do is go through a drive-thru and get something quick because you're tired and you're not feeling like making something to eat. One thing that I really like to do is every Saturday, I sit down and I plan out what I'm going to be eating for the next week. And I make a grocery order online so I can pick it up Sunday mornings so I can prep Sunday afternoons. I have a little reminder in my phone on Saturday afternoons to get my grocery order in. By ordering my groceries online, not only does it save me time by not going into the store and browsing around, but it also prevents me from getting tempted by all the things that aren't aligned with my goals. So another action for this would be to remove those food temptations. If you know certain foods are triggers for you and you cannot control yourself when they're around, don't have them around. Simple. Okay, so let's do another one. Say your goal is to get stronger and start strength training. You need to get clear on when and where you're going to be doing that and how long it's going to take you. Do I need to schedule any classes? Do I need to find any childcare? Am I going to be doing this at home or a gym? Do I have a space at home to do this in? Then the actions you need to take would be to write it in your schedule and figuring out all those details. When? Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 9 a.m. Another action you could take is actually getting your workout gear ready the night before and leaving it by your door. That way it's ready to throw on in the morning. A lot of people struggle to maintain that consistency with their goals because of the lack of structure. By structuring things in a way where you know exactly when and where and what time you have to do this is going to make things a lot easier and take all that guesswork out. Implementing these specific behaviors is what is going to make you become more successful in achieving your goals. So we figured out our direction yesterday. That was our goal getter workbook. So your task today is to figure out what are the actionable steps that you need to take on a daily or a weekly basis and when you're going to fit these things into your life. Also setting a realistic time frame that aligns with your lifestyle as well. So the more specific you can be, the better. If you don't have a calendar that you can physically see on your wall or your fridge, I suggest you get one ASAP. Have it on your fridge. That way you know exactly what you need to do every single day to move in the right direction. So I also have a little whiteboard on my fridge that is next to my calendar that I like to write out my monthly goals that are in alignment with my long-term vision. So they are going over those 4 different areas that we were talking about yesterday: personal goals, health goals, wealth goals, and relationship goals. Breaking down those large goals into smaller, more manageable goals makes things a lot easier and a lot less intimidating and more attainable. You're always moving in the right direction. So that's all I got for you today, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know what your biggest takeaway was in the comments below. And once your task is complete, share it in the group so we can all hype you up. And tomorrow we're going to be squashing those limiting beliefs. So stay tuned and we'll see you then.